So in this video, I want to focus on setting goals. I'm going to break the video down into specific steps to help you while you're planning your goals. So the first step is remember your why. You want to really think about what is the reason for you setting this as a goal. Why is this important to you? What will be the overall reason for achieving this goal? Like, is there something specific that will come out of this goal? So remember your why. If you can remember your why, that's important because it will help you determine why you made this as a goal in the first place. The second thing is taking action. So for example, one of my goals is to save money. And one thing I'm doing to ensure that I'm saving money is I purchased a budget planner from Amazon. So that way it's helping me budget out my cost and really help me realize how much I'm bringing in and how much I'm spending. So that's really important as well. Like, you don't want to just talk about it, but you want to actually do it. So like, it's one thing to just kind of create goals and mention certain things, but it's another thing to actually do it. So it's important that you don't only talk about it, but you actually make it an action item and you complete it. The next thing I want to mention is divide and conquer. So in computer science, there's a concept called divide and conquer, where you take a really big problem and you break that problem down into smaller chunks. So we can do that with our goals. It's really important a lot of times we want to just see the big picture of things. And once we see the big picture, we feel like we have to only achieve that big picture. We don't think about, taking that big goal and turning it into smaller goals that you can achieve over time. And then before you know it, you've achieved that big goal. So definitely consider taking your goals and breaking them down into smaller achievable goals, because that way it builds confidence and it also just helps you become more motivated to achieve more goals, because you're seeing the overall, reward and the overall you see the overall reward of breaking it down into a smaller goal. And I feel like a lot of times we don't celebrate our wins. When we celebrate our wins, we want to celebrate big wins, but all wins are wins. So even if it's a small win, you should still celebrate it. So definitely think about breaking your goals down into smaller goals and celebrating once you achieve those goals.